Trust in politics, crumbling. Faith in the system, fading. Today, top figures from Reform UK are demanding answers. Answers about the impact of mass migration that's touching every part of British life, yet hidden from public view. So why aren't we being told the full story? In an open letter to the Prime Minister, Reform UK leaders like Nigel Farage, Richard Tice and Lee Anderson are calling out what they say is a lack of transparency, a failure to give the British people the truth about the impact of immigration. They're saying enough is enough. The public deserves honesty, plain and simple. According to these leaders, trust in government is collapsing because critical information is being hidden. They want to know why data on migration's effects is being held back from the public. After all, if immigration is reshaping our economy, our communities and our services, shouldn't we have the facts? So, what data are they after? Well, they want a full breakdown of income tax, national insurance and benefit figures by immigration status, welfare claims showing who's claiming what, foreign criminals in UK jails and how many are repeat offenders, public spending to house asylum seekers, and how much we're spending on refugee integration programmes. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Farage himself says, it's time for the government to show the public respect. What are they trying to hide? It's a question on many minds, especially with immigration figures reaching record highs. Here's what we do know. Net migration last year hit 685,000, nearly matching the record high of 764,000 the year before. Experts warn this is putting intense strain on housing, GP surgeries, schools, and even social integration in communities. The Centre for Policy Studies says it's time to shift the focus to high-skilled migration. Low-skilled migration, they argue, often costs the taxpayer more in benefits and healthcare than it brings in through taxes. High-skilled workers, by contrast, are a benefit to the state well into their later years. And while James Cleverly, the former Home Secretary, aimed to cut immigration by banning family members of certain foreign workers, Yvette Cooper, the current Home Secretary, is rethinking that. She's now allowing more family members into the UK by lowering the income threshold for workers who want to bring loved ones here. So, here we are, at a crossroads. Reform UK is urging transparency and people across the country want answers. Shouldn't we have access to the full picture on how migration is impacting the economy and our communities? Or is this a story that politicians would rather keep out of sight? What do you think? Should the government open up and release this data? Is migration impacting your community in ways you think should be discussed? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay informed on the issues that matter most.